Okay. Alright, let's get on with the Layers of Fear 2. See how this goes. We'll go with that. Let's see here. Subtitles on. So there is no safe mode. At least, I guess maybe that's something you unlock on a second playthrough. Bump that up. Turn the music down just a hair. Alright, so it is. So R2, interact, cancel, L2 zoom, crouch, L1 is run, L3 toggle run, inventory's up, description is square. Oh, you can use L1 or R1, okay. Huh, okay. Now, let's go ahead and start it. No, we gotta have him try to kill me. Why not? You know, fire on ships are bad. Treehouse? Dude, can I take this and put out the fire? Let's see, stars and moon and fishies, and I don't know if those are supposed to be people. Press R2 and move right stick to open the door, okay. Okay. Anything behind the curtain?
You almost had it.
Well, shit. That's a way to decapitate some kid. Just lifts his head straight off his body. The unmooring.
And so are you. All preparations have been made. Your little toys await you upstairs. Time waits for no one. Actor, do not waste ours.
That voice sounds so familiar. Trying to grab you. Can I grab you? Oh, there we go. Zoom in on it. Sure, let's go ahead and.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I guess that was just a test. A test for you to collect a trophy. Hope you settled in alright. Remember what we talked about. Focus on what you do best. Go to that special place of yours. Find your motivation. Build the character. Trust me, it'll be worth it. And try to keep in touch. Travel safe. Your friend and agent. Build the character. Connect the memories, dreams, and fears. Prepare for the big role. Act. This fire on the ship. I guess I collect whatchamacallits throughout the game, I'm presuming. Can I go upstairs? Oh, I can. Let's see. I'm presuming maybe I'll collect something and open these up. I don't know. Ooh, can we look out the telescope? Doesn't look like there's much out there. Anything in the water? The hell is that? Weird sea creature of some sort? Ah, what do we have here? Esteemed traveler, the room has been set up as per your request. The reel was delivered shortly before your departure. We wish you a fruitful or fulfilling journey. Respectfully, Icarus Transatlantic. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Well, actually, it looks like there's a posters that maybe that can go on the wall. Yeah. Zooming is not running, even though it may give that appearance. Let's see. Let's draw a bath, shall we? Yeah, toilets work. And of course, we can't see ourselves in the mirror. Alright, well, I guess we're going through that exit upstairs then. Build the character. Preparation. Explore. Who am I and where am I? Well, I think it's obvious we're on a ship that's on fire and leaking. Who am I? Could be man or woman, considering, you know, the outfits and the hats. But then again, I guess back in these days, whenever this was, actors played both genders. Is there a date on this? No. What about on that telegram? Let me see. Where was that telegram at? I guess the telegram's gone. Wait, do I have a... I guess I don't have an inventory. Oh wait, there's a telegram. I didn't pick it up. I don't see the readable date. No. But presuming it's a telegram, makes you think it's I don't know. Sometimes in the 40s and 50s, maybe? No, let's grab the tape, shall we? Or video or film. Oh.
One, in his time, plays the parts of many men. He observes the others, while the others watch him. He's expected to behave properly, wandering through worlds that aren't really there. He puts on masks and adjusts accordingly. Each mask is a character. Each character, a layer. Layers upon layers, calling out to him. He must build the character he was meant to portray, or lose himself completely. Submerged, tightly surrounded by lives he's never lived. And yet, he stands on a stage where every man must play a part. And his is a sad one.
Is it a sad one? I don't know. I must be a ghost because I'm walking right through presumably the film light. Anything else in here? A lot of film reels. Alright. Let's go back to where we were previously. Which is not here. Breakfast is served. Esteemed traveler, as per the director's request, this section of the ship has been closed off to all passengers and crew. We wish you a pleasant and fulfilling day. Let's see. Pears, anyone? Or maybe an apple? Bagel? Let me out! Alright, let's see what we got here. Locked. Ooh! I saw a creepy looking face in there. Well, that's 7 years bad luck. So much for my acting career. There's that picture again with various drawings on it. The Daily Sketch. We're gonna break this mirror. Oh, that's not a mirror. Pipe smokers. Newspaper. Yeah, let's play piano. Or not. Alright, before I go through there, let's see. Just out of curiosity, is the store still locked? Yep. Dining area, presumably. Excuse me. And sunset, sunrise, don't know.
Listen, once you get there, just do what you have to do. Get to the set and build this character for him. That's all that matters.
Okay. Yeah, leave the radio play, why not? Not that way. I'd almost say sunset. Although based on the way the water looks, I'd almost say we're not moving. Definitely an old-fashioned steamer ship. Or come on. Oh, down. Okay.
Yeah, I know you've told me 1,000,000 times how much you hate the sea. And I'm telling you, this gig is just too good to pass up.
Icarus Transatlantic, to the edge of the world and back again. What's this say? French a la carte restaurant, 2 promenade decks, 3 elevators, Parisian cafe, most luxurious first class suite, guarantee of a swift and comfortable journey. Three elevators, huh? And here's 2 of them right here. Or is this considered one? Big, is it one bank? Down, I presume? That's not a good sign. Well, I guess we're here. Or not. There's a lot of luggage around. And some eerie whispering. I guess the whispering is when you're near something to interact with, like this.
All third-class passengers this way, please. Did you check the lower decks this time? I swear to God, if we find any stowaways again, you'll never set foot on a ship again.
Almost got a Titanic vibe off of this. What type of... I still don't know what type of sea creature that's supposed to be. Yeah, let's see what's in here. In an I can't speak tonight. In an unprecedented move, the director decided to shoot his next motion picture aboard an ocean liner traveling across the Atlantic. Plot details are kept under wraps, but our trusted sources claim that the project has found its star. An obvious choice, perhaps, given the star's fabled career in numerous critical acclaimed roles. It seems that the recent worrying rumors as to the artist's personal life have not dissuaded the director. So whose cabin is this? I wonder. Is this one of the supporting role actors, perhaps? Anything good down here? Oh, open back up. Ah, look, a key. What do we got here? Let's see. Chief, from the security officer to the chief security officer. The new procedures come into focus as of next week. Excuse me, come into force as of next week. The company holds you personally responsible for enforcing them. Prepare all of the guards for detailed briefings. As you are well aware, there have been prior incidents of unwanted individuals making their way aboard the vessel. We must ensure that does not happen again. In short, stowaways will not be tolerated. But if you don't catch a stowaway until it's too late, I mean, what do you do with them? Yeah, I think, this is a part of the ship he should not be in. Or she. It. Whoever it is. Oop.
Never met the guy in person, but few people have. That's why you hear all these rumors about him being broken or disfigured. All that nonsense.
Are we broken and disfigured? Can't tell. Rats. Can't tell because, we can't look at ourselves in a mirror. These are all props for my so-called movie. I think it wants us to go down, so... Excuse me. Oh, okay. A hammer and a can of paint. Makes sense. Do Morse code? I have no idea what. I think that short, long, long, short. That's all I know. I think. What is it? Long, short, long. Okay, well, I guess I got the combination because I got a trophy for it. I presume that's the trophy for sending out an SOS. Speaking of SOS, well, I mean, see, long, short, long, short. I thought it was supposed to be long, short, long, but oh well. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good sign. Let's see. Help me get off of this sinking on fire ship. No, didn't work. Okay. Well, this is a different place. Hey, and we're back in the regular part of the ship. Let me guess. You're locked? Yep, you're locked. And of course, creepy door opens all by itself. Well, it wants me to go in there, so we'll go in there after we go through these other rooms. Might as well see what goodies we can get. Excuse me. What's this? Oh, this is one of the slides for the slide projector. Hey, slice of life. Any more? Nope. Wait, isn't this a door? I literally... Wait, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Wait, hold on. Didn't I go in this door here? And... Wait, that's really odd. I swear to God, I entered this room here and went into that other room. I'm so confused now. But I think that's what they want. They want me to be confused. performance for the ages. Really can't. Acting. Let's see here. Let me zoom in on this. Or. Here we go. Acting, if done well, is a scary business. It takes immense courage to lose consciousness of your own self and not just reenact, but become the character you are portraying. If you can muster that kind of courage, and yet it happens, to which after last night's visit to the Majestic Theater, I can personally attest. As my regular readers know all too well, I am careful with words and not the easiest critic to please. Having said that, the play's lead performance left me speechless. Utterly fearless, the acting by me, presumably, was nothing short of transcendent. It was as if the person on stage dissolved before my very eyes, letting the character burst into existence. Anything else in here? Alright. So, anything in here that I missed then? Let's see, just double check one more time. Alright. Well, you want me to go through that or not? Okay. I guess that's a no. Damn teasers. It looks like another dining area of some sort. Not as fancy as the other place, but still a dining area nevertheless. Or maybe this is a fancier place, I don't know. It's got all the new china out. Okay, so that one I can go through. What about this one here? That one's locked, okay. Now this one here is the only one that has a light on it. What do we got here? Jesus. Dear fellow traveler, I apologize for being forward, but when I heard we were to travel on the same ship, I could not resist the temptation. Just think of me as an admirer of your talent, your performances. They speak to me like no other ever have. To say that you are my favorite actor would be a gross understatement. I do wish we could meet in person. Still, if you could grace this most modest piece of paper with your signature, I would treasure it more than anything. In any case, I remain forever your greatest admirer. Yeah, never sign something without, that could be dangerous. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Where the hell is that smoke or haze coming from? I didn't see anything directly burning, excuse me, in this room. Oh, what do we got here?
Guy's got a reputation. Makes his actors jump through hoops before he even lets them on the set. Supposed to be some new method of building the character. Bunch of artsy-fartsy bullshit if you ask me. Just go with it. Guy doesn't take no for an answer.
Okay. I didn't knock that over. Did I? I don't think I did. No, because I literally just walked right through it. I know for a fact I didn't knock that one over. Wait, hold on. Isn't this... Did I... Yeah. I literally just came through this room. Except this was over there.
So what if the guy's a little nuts? He's a director. It comes with a job. I mean, what's he gonna do? Kill ya?
So am I the director or am I the actor? I think I'm the actor. Not sure who the director is. Now we just came through a different direction. Same room.
I think it's all an act.
Well, that one I think was on me. I'm sure the movie studio will pay for it. Anything else in here? No? Alright. From the security office to all officers, most of you are already aware of the Hollywood motion picture that's going to be shot aboard our vessel. We're sending you detailed guidelines as to which decks are to be restricted for regular passengers. Note, above all else, film crew and cast are not to be disturbed. Yeah, leave us the hell alone. I'm sure all the passengers are gonna love this shit. Oh, hello, dark room. What do we got here? A globe of some sort? Yeah, let's spin the globe, I guess.
The world's the stage, but the play is badly cast.
Spin it the other way? Oh, well, you can actually see my shadow now, which is interesting. I'm spinning it with telekinesis, apparently. Anything else in this room before we venture on, other than complete darkness? I mean, guess not.
There's always a way.
I just saw somebody up there.
Darkness. There's always a way.
Hold on.
Do you remember?
No, I don't remember. I presume I just keep on spinning this and...
The world told you who you should be. Do you remember who you were? Come. I will make you remember.
I'm guessing that's the director. Don't know what that trophy was earned for, but spinning the world round and round and round we went. Wait, were we already here? So many have tried to be a part of my greatest work, as if there was ever a choice. Only one can bring this character to life. Only one is broken enough to build it. I'm gonna break this vase. I saw a light, and then the light went away. I should have stared longer to see. But hey, somebody believes in me, so that's one.
Wake up, Mr. Hardy. We've got to get out of this godforsaken prison before we rot.
Pirate eye patch. Well, glad I wasn't standing there. I think that would have definitely ended my acting career. 271. Right, so that's a combination for the gate. What the hell is this? Pirates? Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. 271, eh? Right. Anything else in here? Nope. Locked. Nope. I could actually climb up the stepladder. Okay, that was weird. I'm guessing that chair needs to go there. Can I move this again? No? Okay, maybe not. Am I supposed to stand here? Okay, now I'm just spinning in place, which is kind of weird. Looks like a punching bag. Can we punch the bag? Oh, okay, so yeah. So we need to stop this, like... Oh, is that good? Hey, good timing. Whoops. Well, sorry, buddy. You know that was an expensive dummy too. I mean, I don't know what the whole purpose of that was, but I dropped the chair. Is there anything on the chair? Wait, oh, I hear voices. What's this?
Are we really going? Lily, I'm...
That's Captain Baines to you, Mr. Hardy. Remember the name, Quartermaster, or I'll have you walk the plank.
Yeah, you don't want to walk the plank. Yeah, so not... Not sure what the scene is supposed to be representing. Apparently there's more for me to do in here. Alright, so what else? Oh wait, hello. Didn't see this here. I would, if I could. Wait, can I? Oh wait, here we go. Just climb up on the step ladder. Ready, action.
These images, memories of you, they've been haunting me.
And yet you cling to them, because without me, you have nothing.
Okay. Well, I guess we got a poster for our room once we get back to our room. I'm gonna presume this is similar to Layers of Fear, the first game, in which you know, you'll be returning to your stateroom on each act or something like that. Right, nothing else in here that I saw. I hear almost what sounds like a film projection. A projector. Alright, so we got some marks on the wall here, or floor. Got something over there which we can't reach because there's stuff in the way. Let's follow the chalk line. I hope that's a prop, because, you know. Anything else on the ship, or on the hallway? That's locked. Yes, X marks the spot. Okay, that was disheartening. Wait. Now we're back to the beginning again. Okay. That's weird. Alright, so... And then... The fire's out, so that's always a good thing. Now we got a water leak. I don't know which is worse. A fire or a water leak on a boat? Alright, can't go that way this time, so I guess we're going this way. Alright. Just out of curiosity. Alright. Let's go through the door. I guess all paths lead to here.
I'm back, Mahardy. Scouted out the whole area. Looks like there's a trail we can follow.
A trail?
Aye. Left by fellow pirates, no doubt. To lead us to a safe harbor.
Crayon chalk. Well, based on all the paths, I'm guessing we're going this way. And then it has us going that way. And then it has us going that way. But let's go this way. Can we go? I guess we're not going up. Oh, that's... what the hell? What's making that shadow? I mean, I see the light, but I don't see what's creating that second shadow. That's weird. Hiding under the bed? I guess we're stuck in this room now. Anything there? Oh, what are these? What do you call them? What do you can record stuff on? Anything else in here before I go? Nope, not that I see. Alright, so you want me to go that way. Which makes me want to go this way.
There she is, Mr. Hardy. The fastest vessel ever built. Ready to set sail for the land of the flame.
I don't see any sails.
Shh. We must make our way aboard. Quietly.
Hold on. So obviously, the chalk line would come to there, but that's a dead end. So let me go through that door to see if we can. That looks like a, obviously one of these mannequin dummy things, but in a pose almost as if he was holding a gun facing that door. Alright, well, we're not going there. Alright, let's move on then. Hey. Treasure. Oh, we gotta spin the pirate wheel. Okay. Yo ho ho. Crouch. There we go. Well, I don't think I'm getting back up that way. Fortunately, there's a chalk trail here.
Avast, Mr. Hardy. Too many of them scurvy dogs to take head on.
Lily, I want to go home.
Quartermaster, steel yourself. Be your heart soaked in doubt, or be there a fire burning within.
Hey, a key. All right. I'm presuming the key's for that. Oh, you're not supposed to fire the cannon inside the ship. That's not how. You're supposed to fire the cannon the other direction. What's the noise for? Oh, god damn. So if we spin the wheel again, is it gonna go all crazy again? Nope. Alright. We climb into the crow's nest? No. Ooh, can we get to the treasure? Can we get our booty? I mean, it's not like it's real water or anything like that. Oh wait. There's no treasure there. What has this guy been smoking? Alright, now we're in black and white. Alright, I see a whole bunch of... See what this says. Made to order. One sturdy wooden chest built entirely of old oak with heavy iron banding, additional leather straps, and carrying handles on the sides large enough to fit a grown man. We hope you'll find our work for your satisfaction. Or work to your satisfaction. I think that's going to say character. Be ready to go back. I don't want to go back. Why would I want to go back? I mean, we just got here. Alright, well, I guess, well. Ah, hell. Leave the music on. Alright, let's, I guess, is there anything over here? I mean, one of the chalk lines does come over here, but... Alright, I guess, let's go back, I guess. Ever Cadabra? No? Okay. Can we get back in color? Alright. So this was the... What the hell's that symbol? So we're in black and white again? Color. Black and white. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not really doing anything because all the film's on the reel. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I kind of know where we are. Oh, hey, these slide things. Bank. Okay. And somebody was shot, presumably, by the bank. Okay, got it. Did that do anything? No? Okay, so you go in a circle. Okay, that like I'm gonna actually remember that. Wait, where'd they go? Run, okay. Oh wait, this is right. You gotta stay out of the light if I remember correctly. Light is bad. Okay, so I need to get over there. Oh. Of course, you know, if I would use the right control pan or control thing. Alright, so I think I can. Anything else down there? No, okay. Just want to check. Excuse me. You never know where you might find goodies. 10, 80, 40. 10, 80, 40. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pause my stream that I'm monitoring and I'll just keep that. 10, 80, 40. So where's the safe at?
I know you did it. You killed her.
Truth is, it was her killing me. Slowly. All this time.
Is there a safe here in this room? Right. I don't see a safe. Excuse me. Ooh. Alright, so I think I need to go that way now. Okay. I guess we're going through this hole. So it's conveniently put here. Still want to find a safe though. So I think this all leads to the same place. Okay. I don't know what that means. I presume it's because I didn't get caught by the light, perhaps? Ah, look, a big vault. And I presume this is the dial here? Oh no. Don't I need a... Okay, I guess I'll just keep on... Oh, there we go. No, I guess I didn't need to remember the combination after all, did I? Because they were nice enough to leave it here on the safe. Alright, so 10. $80. $40. Come on. Oh. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. I don't think I did it. Alright, so 10. No, you know what? Do it this way. 10. Ah, man. Okay, 10. Easy, easy. 80. Did that do it? I think okay, there we go. I wasn't releasing the trigger after each turn. Back up. No, keep on. What do we got in here?
In the land we've seen behind
broken conch shell.
eyes, the one of bright shores caressed by tide, where there's no pain, no fear, no fury, no lies. There we shall stand tall, our hearts full of pride. If your dreams are bold and by no man bound, if your soul is strong, unlike any other, able to build walls or tear to the ground, then yours is this world, my little brother.
Okay. So our treasure was with it. Where the hell are we? Okay. So our treasure was a conch shell. Oh, hello. Is this a movie set? I mean, that actually looks like legitimate water. But I'm not saying it's actually, you know. Can we climb the ladder? No? Now, how do they put a set like this on the ship? This. Alright. Well, let's continue our journey. Oh, now wasn't this so there's a thing that they, if I recall correctly, on that one map. Oh hey, another one of these slides. Cool. If I remember correctly, it's supposed to go in like a circle-ish thing. Is this door open? That door does open. Does this door open? No. Okay. All right. Door. I'm guessing that's what we need to leave it on. What the hell is that? That almost looks humanish. You know, that was almost gonna see a pair of eyes in the door there. Why are there a whole bunch of flies here? Those flies are those bees. Because if they're flies, then there's something dead around. And if there's bees, then there's probably something that's going to be dead soon. Yeah, nice art there. Oh, see a tricycle, this thing, old-fashioned big wheel. Anything else over here before? Make sure I don't miss anything on the ground. Can I actually go through this again? I could. Just out of curiosity. So this presumably leads to that same hallway. Oh, what do we got here? I guess this is the stage set up somewhere on the ship at some point or somewhere. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Well, better it than me, right? What do we got here?
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool.
Hey, another poster. Okay, actually, I'm curious here. I'm gonna backtrack real quick, just because I want to still make sure. Is this an open or closed door? Okay. See, that's one thing I hate in these games is, you know, want to be able to explore all my area, or all the areas, before committing to the story. Alright, so got that.
We always come with a burden.
Anything here other than the sound of broken glass? That's the shoes and boots and okay.
Figures, faces, voices from the past, wrapped in a heavy, old bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that actor, because I swear to God, he sounds so familiar. The theater of some sort. Can I take your hand? Okay.
The first thing to do is to get rid of it.
Get rid of what? What is it? Get rid of that? I'd happily get rid of that. the hell is... I don't even want to know. But we're gonna know here in a second.
A little spark is all it takes to set the human soul on fire.
Okay, well. I mean, I'm guessing there's no way to get that key without torching that, so. I don't know. Guess we're going this way.
An act of creation always begins with an act of destruction.
What did... Recording. I have no idea what I just picked up. It looked like a marble or ball bearing of some sort. Excuse me.
One life ends, another begins. One life ends. The right one.
Well, I have to shoot one of these two. Shoot the man or the woman? Because there ain't no way around it.
Action.
Where is there? Do I have to? Can't I just like shoot? Yo. Right, so do we want to shoot the guy?
Wait.
Why wait? Why not? Let's see what happens if I don't do anything. What happens if I put the gun down? No? Nothing?
Action.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit here, see what happens. Okay, how about we'll just toggle between them. Alright, so what's it gonna be, man or woman? Let's go with that one.
The simple task and the execution.
I mean, it did say the right one,
Instinctive.
and that was the one on the right.
That'll do for now.
You should be thanking me there, buddy. I don't know, I think I want to, kind of thinking I want to avoid that light. I don't know if I do or not. Alright, well, not gonna be able to avoid that. I mean, alright, well, I mean, I don't really think I have much of a choice, do I? Because obviously can't get through that. Unless there's something else in the... I mean, now granted, I don't know if I need to actually avoid that light or not. See what happens. Well, I'm not dead, so that's a good sign, right? Okay, that was unexpected. Do with the music box. Well, at least the music box sound. Anything in here? Is this one of these things where you just... Oh. Swear to God, that wasn't open just a minute ago. Maybe I just didn't see it. Oh. Well, I don't think I can go that way. Oh, good. Oh, look, hypnotic. Anything over here? Oh, hello. Okay, that was weird. Ah, that was even weirder. Let's see, will we be getting back into color anytime soon?
Look what I found, Mr. Hardy. This chart will lead us away from peril and into safe harbor.
Right, well, I'm guessing the red, which is not safe, is where the, what do you call it, is? Security area, maybe? I've only found one of those phonograph recording thingamabobbers so far. Hope I didn't miss one.
You shouldn't play with strangers. She wouldn't like that. She doesn't like it when you play with anyone but her.
Now, are you referring to what I presume is your sister, or are you referring to someone else? Replica of a 17th century flintlock pistol. 1. Fully operational. Gunpowder. 4 kegs, 66 pounds each. 5 boxes, 100 pieces each. 100 dummies. That's a lot of ammunition. And a lot of dummies. Don't know who or what that was. Only one of us knows what must be done. Only one knows what is at stake. The other doesn't need to know, doesn't need to understand, only to listen and act. So that obviously is coming from the director, I presume. You know what I wouldn't give for a flashlight on this ship? Oh!
Lily, I think there's something in the dark.
Shh! Someone's coming.
Hello? Anyone there? Bloody hell. Sod it. The chief wants it checked so bad he can bloody well do it himself.
Well, I asked for a flashlight, but I meant really like a working flashlight. Alright, I have a feeling we're about to have some fun. Just because. Yeah, that's why. Close. Can I close you? Time to run. Oh, that's the wrong way. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, hello. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have run into that thing? Death is a fearful thing. So was I not supposed to run into it, I guess? I'm supposed to run the other direction? Supposed to run the other direction. Can I close this door? Nope.
Close the door!
Good. Damn.
This spot will do. Hurry, we have to secure it. They'll be here any moment.
Lily, I'm scared.
You should be scared. You know what happens if they find us. They'll send us back.
I presume what's chasing me is essentially the equivalent of the security officers. I hope there's nothing here for me to collect, because come on, turn faster. Duck. Stand. Stand. Run. That one goes that way. Oh, come on, close it, close it, close it. Close. Still behind me? Leave me alone!
The door behind you.
Okay. Alright, I think we're safe for the moment.
The hunt.
Or not, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we have to be because... Hey, we're in color again! Ooh! Yay! This looks like this is part of a stage setup. Oh, this is the beginning of the second act. Okay. Alright, well then on that, I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be back in a few moments. let's go into Act 2. Alright. Hey, and we're back in our room. And all my stuff vanished, so I guess that means it automatically put it up for me. Let's see what slides we picked up, shall we? Put the mask on. Okay. Not 100% sure on that, but alright, let's see. We got our posters. Yep, 3 posters. Not sure if I missed any, but hopefully I didn't. Let's see, what about the phonograph thing?
We are now entering the eastern part of the borough. This particular area holds a special place in my heart, as I grew up not far from here myself. A few things have changed, it seems, for better or worse. I see children playing in the streets, not a care in their little minds. If it wasn't for their shabby clothes, one could almost forget about the crushing poverty that plagues so many of the local families. But what do we have here? A boy, sitting on a park bench, alone. Perhaps he won't mind if we pick his brain a bit. Good morning, young man. What's your name? Good morning, young man. What's your... Morning. Good man. Your morning. What's your name?
James?
So is that supposed to be me? My James? Okay. Character, show your true face. Inside every actor is the one part they were born to play. The other character they were meant to build. Oh, excuse me, the one character they were meant to build. Chip away the bloody marble, give form to the formless, until all that remains is the truth. Hey, the pirate hat. Now Ted put on the mask. What's this? Seems you're off to a good start. Glad to hear you and the director are getting along. Just keep doing what you're doing and we'll get this thing in the can in no time. Your friend and agent. So, where's this mask you want me to put on? So that looks like a shipyard, perhaps? Because that looks like a ship there. What's then this other scene here looks like a bar scene almost. Oh no. Well, this is I guess the gangway to get on the ship. Okay, maybe that's what that is. Okay. Right. Well, let's go through here, I presume. Oh, stormy weather.
But do you know the way?
No.
You build one character, you destroy the other. There's no other way.
I've got a trophy of choice and consequence. Don't know what that was all about, but... Hey, we're back in bed again. Did I not put the mask on? Is that what that's all about? Well, let's find out. Let's go out here again. Is he going to do it again? Yes.
You
Alright.
run, but do you know the way? You build one character, you destroy the other. There's no
There's
other
a rat. Alright, I think I need a. There's a. But it said put the mask on, so I guess I gotta find the mask. I guess that's what was the choice and consequence trophy is. I try to leave without putting the mask on. Let's put that back on. Oh, okay, probably in here somewhere. Yeah, this is like my little dressing room. Build the character motivation. What drives me? What do I want? What do I need? What are my virtues? Crossed out. My flaws. Who? Crossed out. What? Hunts. Crossed out. Haunts me. See what this is.
How far can he go? How deep can he descend? The thing he seeks is still there, buried, hidden away, locked in a vault, a prison of himself. He tries and fails to understand. A hungry animal does not think. It knows. It needs. It acts. Where reason dare not go, instinct prevails. And so he must leave the stillness of the mind and brave the storm of teeth and claws. Only then can he find the key and claim his prize.
Okay. Alright, so where's this mask at that you want me to put on? That? Or is that what I look like? Nope, nope. I guess. I'm having deja vu here.
Yeah, could we take this again? There's something wrong with the picture. I think you must have moved. You just don't look quite yourself.
Well, yeah, if that's what... Yeah, I'd definitely say he doesn't look quite himself. Wait, wasn't I just in here? Sneaky, sneaky. Let's see. Yeah, we can go that way because the door shows. Can we go this way? Okay, nope. Looks like somebody's been trampling through the water.
Excuse me, I'm such a big fan. Could you please sign? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I mistook you for someone else.
Yeah, so what was this accident that he had, I wonder? Oh, maybe I was supposed to start running. He that dies pays all debts. Alright, I guess we'll start running. Alright, on your marks. Get set. Go! Don't know where I'm going. Oh, I guess I'm going down. Wait. That's interesting. Are we upside? No, we're not upside down. Alright, full steam ahead.
When chasing dreams, we often find ourselves in a nightmare.
Yeah, full steam ahead works. Look at that. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, you can. Oh, wait, come back here. I'm gonna plug you into that one. There you go. I don't know why, but. Is that the right thing to do? No. No idea. Well, I guess it was. Okay, that door can open. Anything up here? Okay, gotta look for our collectibles and other stuff, right? Let's see. Starting patrol of lower deck. Engine room appears to be in order. Moving to the cargo holds. Heard suspicious noises among the cargo. Went to investigate. Flashlight broke. Had to double back to get a spare. Damage to company property. Deducted from pay. Dereliction of duty. Recommend resuming patrol. No further signs of disturbance. Shift over. Yeah, don't bring a flashlight, because that's coming out of your pay. Oh, that's where I just came from. Alright. Yeah. Okay, that's a little freaky. Why are you ducking? Saw something in the shadow, but I'm not sure what. But please. So what type of movie are we trying to make here is what I'm kind of curious on. I mean, we have pirates for part of it. What do we got over here? Oh, another slide. Oh, okay, I see. Excuse me. So when I hit the up arrow, it just shows me what all the collectibles, so I got it. Ah, we're in color. Yay! Now we got a high-pitched sound. But hey, we're in color at least. For the moment. Okay, that's weird. Are we in space now? Did we lose gravity? Ah, so much for color. You know, it was good while it lasted. Can I just take that flashlight with me? That makes things so much easier. Ah, man. Wait, didn't I just literally come through here? What the? I'm so... Ooh, kid. Ooh. Nasty. That's just... You want me to go that way? I'm sure this place smells wonderful. Rotten fish and fruit, anyone?
That'll do for now. It's time to eat. Quartermaster, hand me the bag.
Captain Baines, the food. It's gone.
Ah. Oh, they love doing that. Oh, time to go. Oh, ouch. Steam is bad. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. But I really don't want to go out there because I'm going to die if I do. Well, maybe I wasn't supposed to come in here. Well, not sure what to do here. Because he's not moving. I don't see anything to interact with in here. Well, can we like sneak past him maybe? I don't know. If I am, death is not. If death is, I am not. Makes sense. Second door maybe? I saw a second door there. Alright, so we'll run for the second door. Nope, we won't. Okay, so let's try just a flat out run. Okay, so a flat out run without a nope. Alright, so I'm confused. There's a fearful thing. So we can't get in the second door. Go in here. Close this. Close it. Ah. I guess the door wasn't all the way shut. Alright. Come on. Wait. Okay. So now what? I mean, like I said, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. Wait. Now this didn't happen last time. Okay, that's weird. Let's see what we got here. Saw another door there. Got a door there. An open door there. Alright, well, I guess we'll go with the other door. Although I'm gonna press my luck here. Just because it appears to be safe for the moment. Alright. Well, I thought it was the door I needed. I mean, it clearly shows a door. Oh, now do I need that? I mean, now I'm even more confused. That? Oh. Hey, look, a key. Granted, I don't know if this is another one of these doors you have to go through or not, but... Ah! A handle! Haha! I get it! Okay, I see. That's the pirate ship. What is that noise I hear?
Tragedy strikes at the heart. Despair consumes the soul. A life crumbles.
That's supposed to be a heart? Can't do anything with it. Is it treehouse again? I mean, you can't do anything with the... you'd think you'd be able to, but... Alright. All I could do is turn off the TV. I saw a doorknob down the other way, so... I guess that's where we're going. Guess not. Alright, dude, what's up with the, what's up with that thing there that I can't interact with? I don't know if I like the sounds of that, quite honestly. What do we got here? To my concern has come to my attention that some of the food supplies have recently gone missing. In light of this, I am left with no other choice but to introduce increased security measures. Starting today, food will be rationed to individual crew members, and the provision storage will be guarded at all times. Okay. So I wonder if the kids had help with getting food. Okay, so there's a combo I need to get from somewhere. Is there a combo on the sheet at all? No. I'm wondering if the tapping noise is an indication of the combination. Oh, that's just freaky. Here's wisdom. Okay, give me wisdom. 150. Okay. Against my better judgment. Oh, hey kid. Dude, what's with the eyes? That's just kind of freaky.
Get up, Quartermaster. What's done is done. No use crying. We need to venture forth and find some fresh supplies. Here, take this. It will help you find your strength.
No, actually, I don't want to go down there yet. Oh, shoot, damn it. Okay. No, I don't want to... Can I go back to that combo? Shit. I don't think there's a, No, damn it. Alright, well, I guess we're going down. Hopefully we can come back to that. I doubt it, though. Crap. The hell? One. Oh, I can't get through there, okay. 1 o'clock. Maybe, I don't know. Guess we're going down again. Damn it. I was hoping to open up that locker. Oh, okay. Got it. So I think that goes on that one, okay. And then okay. I get it. So that determines which thing is rotating. Got it. Now rotate the center. Don't know what we just did, but I presume something opened up now.
Suffers for another. Another takes their place. The machine goes on.
Okay. Zero 008. $12.38. Okay. $14.38. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh wait, hold on. So if we do 10, what does 10 do? I think I may have messed this one up. I think I get it, but I think I messed it up. So yeah, because I can't do it too. So that's gonna bump it up. Okay, so it just starts over. Okay. So we'll do 10, and let's do 6. Alright, so now I need to get 30 out of this. So 9 and 1. Eight and 2. And then 7 and 3. Oh, come on. Okay, now what?
Time marches on. Death turns to decay.
A flower. Ah, I guess this is my exit. Oh, hello. How y'all doing? Yeah, this isn't creepy or anything. Yeah, that's definitely not creepy at all.
No man is an island, but one can become a vessel to carry within a flame of another.
Excuse me. Oh, hello, heart dude. I have a...
It warms the heart. It feeds the soul. It makes the world so bright. So bright. A stolen flame burns strong. Burns quick. A stolen flame burns out.
Oh, we're back up here. Hold on a second. I'm confused. Do you have something I need? Oh, hello. There's the stairs. Oh, this is the elevator. Up, please. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, look who's back. Hi, guys. Yeah, it looks like, is that gate down now? Yeah? So, yeah, that's not ominous. Ominous? I don't know. Let's go into the flame. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, I got it now. They just wanted me to keep on moving forward. Anything else out here before I venture in? I'm hoping I get back to that one gate that was locked so I can open it up. Okay, we're not going that way. Okay, maybe there's a switch by the door. Or maybe I can just go around. You know, against my better judgment. What you got there? Alright, well. Did I actually pick anything up? No. Alright, well, don't... Unless you magically open the door. I mean... Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have ran. Or... Yes, death. Death must be so beautiful. Can I just ignore him? I see something, you know, it almost makes me think I can get up there. And that may be the answer. I don't know. Obviously can't go there. What if I ignore touching that? You know, why bring him to life if I don't have to? Again. What's up with the vents? In the vents we go. I don't know which way to go. Right, that takes me to a room. Right, let me just go this way just to see where this takes me. I kind of want to go to the room, I think. Just because. Because, you know, it could be a collectible or something in here. Like that. There's a world outside of our own, hidden beyond a veil of black mist, where ancient beings dwell, immortal, everlasting. They move among us, unseen, unless they wish to be, unless they choose you, immortal, to play their cruel charades. A plaything to be toyed with and discarded when they cease to amuse. Do not listen, do not play their games. The price is far too high. Beware you of great talents, of great skill. Beware you who have seen their true faces. For you, only madness and death. Sometimes, something is left behind. Objects, terrifying in form, puzzling in function. Fear them as well. For they are a manifestation of their wicked presence. Okay. Oh, hold on. That had a number on it. It said 4. I saw a number. It said 425. Can I look at my inventory at all? No, I can't. But I do remember I saw the number 425. Okay, so we're not getting through there. I mean, I don't know if that number means anything. Rats. Whoa. Hello. Hey, we're in color. What the weird. A little too much to drink there, buddy? Wait, do you have something in your hand for me? You do? What does it say? Involved in a number of personal scandals, sparking moral outrage and rumors as to the thespian mental health, our sources within the household reveal that the star would spend hours on end behind locked doors. Voices could be heard, at times accompanied by laughter or crying, but then the door would open, revealing there was no one else in the room. Still, As famed critic Noah Wensley is quick to remind us, extraordinary artists seldom lead ordinary lives. We must not forget that great art carries a heavy cost. To lose oneself in a role sometimes leads to losing oneself, period. Anything else in here? Alright. What's this?
Looks like the rats got to it before us. What was that?
Shh. We're not alone here.
Does that mean we're gonna start running again? Now, what? Are we in a stable? Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh.
Ah, it stinks.
That's nasty.
But it looks like someone took a bite.
Or something. Come, let's not wait for it to come back.
Yeah. Dogs? Oh. Hey, buddy. You need help? Oh, hello. What do we got here? Ah, another one of these recordings. Number 3. Okay. Well, at least I didn't miss one of those yet then. I think. I think the one I got already was 2. Are you following me? Well, last time I checked, dogs can't climb ladders like that, so. And all of a sudden, this thing starts twisting on its own. There's somebody in there, or another one of those mannequin dummy things. We can go up that ladder there, but let's see what we got here. Dog training and delivery. 225 US dollars. Cage and contents delivered to the live cargo deck. Kept feeding to a minimum as instructed. That's good. Yeah, don't feed them, so therefore they'll be more aggressive. Handle with caution. You know, these are all small for big crates for dogs also. And then we got the weird mannequins up there. Then again, maybe these are other than more than just dogs in here. A whole bunch of flies or something. I don't want to push you just yet. I guess maybe I do. Okay, let's push you. Oh, you know what? That may have been a bad idea. That may have been a really bad idea. I don't know. Yeah. Don't push the... Oh, okay. We're not dead? Oh, shit. Well, let me guess. You guys don't want me to go back. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Yeah, let's close this just so we don't get ambushed. Alright, what set are we on here? Follow the apples? Oh, time to run. Is it time to run? Okay, maybe not. Well, I think I'll still run though. Can we flip the switch?
Look, there's something there.
What would the something be, kid? Talk to me. I can't see.
Over there. Can't you see it?
Hmm. The hell?
No, this isn't what I saw. You have to believe me.
We're out on the edge of the world, Mr. Hardy. Nothing is as it seems.
Yeah, you can say that again. Oh, ladder. Don't know if I actually need to flip that switch or not, but I could have swore I saw what looked like the door over there. There is a door over there. What's over here? Mr. Hardy wouldn't get far without his beloved Captain Baines. The Captain is the main character of the story. Some people call him the Black Wanderer because of the color of his ship's sails. Captain Baines is strong and fearless, and he always gets the treasure in the end. Mr. Hardy is a bit envious of the Captain because he would like to be as strong as him. Well, Mr. Hardy is the brother, or the kid brother. And the Captain's being played by the older sister, presumably. What the hell is that? Shoes? Anything in here? You haven't seen any posters so far. And only one of the picture slides. And also no film reels. Alright, looks like we're in another anti-gravity area. Now, you know, the shape almost makes me think that even though he has the size of an adult, It almost looks like he's a kid. Almost as if I'm Mr. Hardy. Or the kid brother. I don't know. It just seems that way. Ooh, and then, okay, so if that's the case, does the hell does the game interpret that shooting scene as me shooting the sister? I don't know. That's me, or that's our picture portrait thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna go a stern full. Let's go backwards. I've been informed that some of the crew have or had voiced their misgivings about the new rushing policy. Let me remind you that it was introduced as a direct result of misconduct occurring on board the ship. Not just enough. That's when I got punished. So I wonder if I'm going to have a chance to get back to that one room. I doubt it. I think that's a lost room. Now if I ever play again, I'll know to go through that room first before venturing on. The hell is that noise?
This one's empty too. We need to keep looking.
Captain, there's something out there in the dark.
Hush now. Stay behind me.
I
won't let anything happen to you.
I don't like when it says that. That means we're gonna have to like run again. I don't like running. Time to run. Run away! Don't know where I'm going. Close the door! Close the door! No! He who lives more lives than one, more deaths than one must die. Yeah, thanks. Alright. Kept on getting hung up on the, I don't know if there's a way around the steam or not, in a more efficient manner. Alright, so get ready, and about face, run away! Oh shit, you tricked me! Wait. Okay. Duck. Stand. Stand. He's gonna get me again. Alright, you know what? I'm dead. We'll try closing the door again. It's just every time I spun around, it kept pointing me at him. I was trying to get the jump on it. What if Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, can I close this door? Or maybe... Oh, okay, so it checkpointed me at a run point. What in the hell? Okay. Oh, hey, there's a... Oh, that's a flashlight. I'm afraid to even ask about this one, but okay. That's just... Eh. I don't know. That seems... Yes, a vent. Okay. Alright, well, before we go through the vent, let's take a quick look through here. Just to see if there's anything in here for me to grab. Alright, doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, I guess that little chase could have been worse, I suppose. Well, I'm sure we're not done with it either. Oops. Don't mind me. Oh, he was there for me to step on. Coal? I mean the coal storage? I thought I saw a handle.
Leave it, Mr. Hardy. We're not that desperate yet. James! I said leave it.
But why did I never...
Cost must be paid when one destroys the balance. A heavy cost. Lives are created equal. The life of one can outweigh the lives of many.
Okay. I mean, I get what he's saying.
When everything is at stake, and lives hang in the balance, reason becomes weakness. Trust your instinct.
Trust my instinct, huh?
Instinct or reason. Instinct or reason. Trust your instinct. Tip the scale.
Take it or give up.
Reason poisons your mind, makes you weak. Trust your instinct. Tip the scale. Do not give in.
Oh, wait. Hit the wrong...
Trust Trust your instinct. No, it can't be.
I'm going with, okay. I'm going with the same answer every time. I'm going to give up.
Trust the life that was to be. The life that never found its flame. Weak. Weightless. Worthless.
No, I got a trophy for it.
Some things must be left behind. Some things.
I mean, apparently they wanted me to take it, whatever the hell that means. Alright, so there's anything else over here before we go try to go through that door? Okay, so this just went in a circle, okay.
You didn't take it. You'll starve.
See, now I'm also confused. So
Let it go. You'll regret it.
I don't know.
You gave up. You'll never make it.
Not 100% sure what that represents. I'm gonna run again.
She once saw this boy drown a baby rat in the gutter. She held the boy's head in the gutter till he promised to never do it again. There's always someone stronger than you.
Alright. We'll come back to him in a moment. Okay, damn it. You're giving me these choices, which... Well, I guess I stepped too much in the threshold. Okay. To officers, I am hereby ordering the supplies to be transferred to a more secure location in the upper. Respect all provisions. So, are we going to come back to? Are we coming close to that room? Is there still a slim to none chance that I can actually open that door to the that I wasn't able to open up before? Not that I couldn't open it up, but I kind of skipped over it. Gold! There be gold in this! Pirate's gold at that. More pirate gold. Broken compass.
It's no good. We'll never find any food.
James, look at me.
And it's all my fault.
I said, look at me. I am Captain Baines, the Black Wanderer, the Slayer of the Cyclops, the Seeker of the Flame. I will see us through this. Don't you ever doubt me.
I guess we're gonna climb up here to get the mythical goblet. And then fish. Whole bunch of fish. Well, I mean, they could eat fish, right? Provided it's stored properly. Yeah, so all that pirate booty actually just turned out to be fish. Alright, what do we got here? Let's see. No, to the requisition officer, I know you have your orders, and I mean no disrespect. I'm just saying that the chief is being unreasonable. He'd let all that food rot in the hold as long as it's accounted for. Anyway, the workers are getting restless, shifts are getting longer, and now they're gonna have to make do on less food. I know my men, they're decent, God-fearing folk, not one thief among them, but when people hear their beliefs or bellies rumbling, it's easy to put them over the edge. You know, it almost sounds like there's a mutiny brewing about this food situation. What do we want to do? Let's do finishing with engines. Just because. There's a live rat.
Maybe there's some food here.
Come on, we have to go.
Oh.
Did you hear that? This way.
James, run!
Run! Bright light. Don't know if I actually need to close these doors behind me or not. Nope. I presume I'm safe when I duck. Don't know where I'm just gonna look around, see if there's any goodies here. What in the... What is that thing? Oh! Guess I should have ducked. Alright. Don't think there's anything of real interest in here. I don't think. Stand up. Stand up. No, now duck again, damn it. You wouldn't let me stand up a minute ago. Okay, run. Duck. Whoa. Whoa, duck. Yeah, I don't need to die to that shit. Ladder up. Alright, let's see if there's anything back here. Poster.
The heart of the city. It beats no more.
Run. Go, 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 go.
This world never deserved us. Let's watch it burn. Together.
Anything else in here? Yeah. Maybe. Are we safe? Okay. Anything in the drawer? No. Right. I don't think there's anything else of value in here. So what have we picked up so far? So one poster, one phonograph thing, one slide, and then a weird note. Hey, what's going on, Shadow? Oh, sorry, I gotta turn something down real quick. Just going through and seeing how this Layers of Fear game is, or Layers of Fear 2. That's it. It hasn't really actually been that scary. Oop. Hasn't really been that scary, quite honestly. It's been more. I don't know how to describe it. You know, trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. I mean, I've seen partial playthroughs, but I never really truly paid attention. So, trying to understand the full picture here of what's going on, you know, that's the real challenge. There's some chase scenes that can kind of get your heart pumping, but nothing super scary. That I've observed so far. That's a pretty good game, though. Well, I mean, no, I'm not saying that there isn't, you know, what may scare, what might not scare me might scare the shit out of other people. Let's see. It's like I was never really here. Because the thing that chases you around can get your heart pumping at times, especially since in some areas you're actually, you know, you want to. That's gonna open that, I bet. Yeah, you need like closed doors behind you and stuff like that, and trying to time it all. I'm just trying to see. Okay, so. I have a feeling this is going to raise the window behind me. I think. Come on. Oh no, it's not. It's raising the dummy.
Remember our treasure? It's not far. This way.
Why did we just hang him for? I don't know. I have no idea why I came in here. Can I lower this back down? Nope. I guess he's stuck now. But I mean, the one cool thing about this game, in following with the layer, so Layers of Fear 1, Layers of Fear 2, two totally different storylines that technically I don't think have anything to do with one another. Because in Layers of Fear 1, you're a painter, artist of some sort. In Layers of Fear 2, from what has been told in the story so far, you are an actor of some sort, trying to build your character for this big part on this boat. This is actually a boat. We're talking probably 1930s, 1940s, maybe earlier. I don't know. I would almost argue Titanic era, per se, and you keep on hearing these. Sometimes you pick up these these like items, and you'll hear two kids talking, and they were stowaways on the boat, being hunted down by the guards, I guess because they were, getting food somehow. And I just have a funny feeling that I'm one of those two children later on down in life. I don't know, just that's what my gut's telling me, but I'm not 100% sure on it yet. And then you'll get these little chase scenes that'll happen from time to time. This is actually Act 2, called The Hunt. Duck, oh. Ah, I actually died there. But it does throw in the some of the typical, from the Layers of Fear game, some of the what do you call it? How it's like when you spin around, the room might change and all that. I don't think I've ever seen him be there before. So let me just. Well. It's, to a certain extent, it is. The location is quite interesting. I'll give it that. All right, so I think I do need to. Yeah, so I do need to raise this up. There's got to be something back here.
Remember our treasure. It's not far. This way.
The Black Wanderer and the Secret of the Flame. I mean, atmospherically, it's pretty cool. Wait. Oh, that's what I missed. Oh, shit. The ladder was there the entire time. And it goes from like right now we're in black and white. But it'll go into, eventually we'll get back into color. And there's been a handful of puzzles. And they said in Act 1, nothing was really chasing or anything like that. Act 2, this is when the hunt, started. I don't know if Act 3 and Act 4 actually have. And it's not. They're not always pursuing you. It's only in certain sections, and you kind of get an indication. Killing Joke. Am I crouched? Okay, let's stand up. No, we need to crouch. Okay, so can I turn this off? Oh shit! That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, reset. I want to flip over this white or chalkboard. The Killing Joke. Step into the light. Okay, yeah, you're funny. All right. Okay, so go along with this. Oh snap! That was okay. Wasn't expecting that because I didn't notice when I was walking to begin with that there was no floor there. Oh, we're safe here. Okay. Yeah, right now I'm not really 100% sure what I'm actually doing, other than trying to avoid the blowing wind stuff that can hurt you. I think we're safe in here. What's this? Alright. Oh, that's a plug. Well, obviously that needs to go get plugged into something. Is there a second plug to plug it into? You know, I'm just blindly unplugging stuff. Not gonna plug it into the door. So, why did I unplug this? I clearly don't see any place that it can get plugged into. Unless... Can I take this through the door? No. So I gotta figure out where you go. Oh wait, hello. Oh, okay, I guess we're going to electrocute some guy in the... There's some dummy in the bathtub. Not sure what it actually symbolizes. You know, I'm not sure if that's like, you know, if it's like someone I knew got electrocuted in the bathtub.
You did it, Mr. Hardy. Now go.
Yeah, so Mr. Hardy apparently is the first mate of that story there, the Black Wanderer and the Secret of the Flame, and he's being portrayed by the younger brother, and the sister is the pirate captain. You know, against my better judgment, and apparently I'm disfigured, and this could be what I look like, a Cyclops type thing. I don't know. I think that's a little extreme disfiguration. But there was something I read that you know, said that I was disfigured. Actually, is there anything down here before I go up? No. Alright, what's on the boob tube?
Watch out! Something's coming.
Shit. Yeah. I would love to keep that. I got stuck. What if I can just turn the TV off? Oh wait, no, there's not a. Is there a? Okay, so no. So I can, but. Alright, I guess we have to turn the TV on. Or. Alright. Well, now that I know what's about to happen here. Run!
Watch out! Something's coming. We need to keep moving.
Yeah. Easy for her to say. Now, I don't know if I need to actually close all these doors behind me.
Just a bit further.
But I've kind of got in the habit of trying to do it. Ugh. Just because. Wait, I think we're. Hey, we're in color. Oh, nope, so much for that. Oh! Made it to the third act. Ugh. Yeah. I presume there are 4, maybe 5. Just based on what I've seen that you can collect, as far as like you have placeholders on the wall that you can put your collectibles at, and I should be getting back to the main room because similar to oh yes, there is another film reel.
Bloody roots.
Similar to Layers of Fear 1. You know, after each chapter, if you will, you make your way back to like a common central room. And now I'm lost in the dark. There we go. So that, I'm presuming, is going to be up here. So now we're back up on the ship, and this should pull towards you. Yeah, so this is, come on, open all the way. So this is the, like, your main room. And so pretty much the slides you collect, they go into this little camera here, that you can. So let me see here. This is the first slide, which looks like a fire on the deck of the ship. And okay, don't know why that bell just rang. And then you have a slide where it's like they're embarking on the ship, so that's the gangway. And people are waiting to get on the ship. And then this is looks like a kid running, and this is the dock, and there's a ship there. And then the new slide I got, because I only picked up one new slide this time around, is, so this is presumably me, I believe, because you never really see a clear picture of his face in a photograph. Excuse me. And then, but you do see, I guess, a poster of him. So I guess this is who he's supposed to be portraying, I think. Or I mean, you know, maybe that's his image. Not 100% sure. Or these could actually be legitimate actors and actresses in movie posters. I don't know. Because that signature and that signature looked the same, but that signature looks different. So I don't know if that's the lady's signature, and maybe that's my signature. I don't know. But I didn't get any posters on that one. Oh, I never even noticed this before. Oh, so that's the whatchamacallit. Yeah, so it's 420. Yeah, that does say 425. I wonder if there's anything else. Yeah, it looks definitely like it's raining. Man, those clouds are moving super fast. Okay. Wasn't expecting to get a trophy off of that, but okay. Is that one going to disappear too? It sure did. Let's see how many more things we can make sink in the water. Now it makes me wonder if I... Oh, hey! You know, it makes me wonder... see, I didn't do that at the end of Act... at the beginning of Act 2. I'm wondering if I should have. Who knows what else I could have picked up. So we picked up a... something with a clock in it. And then a toy boat. Let's see, what new items we got here. What happened? I heard the director's furious, ready to call the whole thing off. It seems you two have completely different visions of who the lead character should be. I hope you know what you're doing. Yeah, so I think this comes from the fact that I didn't try to take the food from the dog or something like that. I don't know. Where's that light source at? Oh, that. You know, I don't remember all these knives being here last time. Yeah, I'd say maybe the director is a little upset. Alright, let's see what's the new... So I got 1, 2, and 3, right? Yeah. Let's see what 3 is.
So, James, am I correct to assume you live somewhere nearby?
Yes,
With your family?
my sister,
Oh, you have a sister, splendid. And what about your parents?
father.
Oh. Well, let's start with your father. He must be proud of such a strapping young lad as yourself.
No,
Well, how about your sister? Is she,
she's everything.
I see. You spend a lot of time with your sister.
She's always there, and she will be forever.
Makes me curious. Alright, and I think this is the film, right? Nope, did it again.
Run, but do you know the way?
That's right, I gotta
You
go
build
upstairs.
One character, you destroy the other. There's no other way. You follow reason, you see through it. You cut away the strings.
Oh, I see. So, after, I guess, so based on decisions you make in the game, that little cinematic there plays out differently, I guess. Alright, a house is built of walls and beams. A home is built of fears and dreams. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna watch the film that I picked up, and then yeah, a lot of damn knives all of a sudden. Build the character, look within, context, background, what brought me here, the present rooted in the past. Alright, let's see what this is.
What's past is prologue. What's seeped into the earth becomes fodder, a fuel for the flame, the lifeblood for the roots of existence. The roots grow strong, become a foundation, but they can also bind, entangle, hold him in place, pull him under, away from the air, away from the light, to wither away, forever struggling, thinking of what could have been. Roots. He must cut them away. Only then can he be truly free.
Interesting. But I think that's where I'm gonna call it for now, and I will pick this up I think on the next stream. So appreciate you stopping by, Shadow, and all that, and hope you have a good night, and we'll catch you later on, man.